Not at all.
But I'm a ninja on a forklift, on a sit-down regular forklift. Actually, on these stand-up ones, I'm pretty good, too. I just lost my touch over the years. But on the sit-down counterbalance, you don't lose that shit.
Ugh. I just don't like the fact that you get to stand up all day in one spot. That's just annoying.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No.
And it's got like a dead man, right? Like it's got a foot thing. You have to, if your foot's not on it, it won't work.
Yeah.
So you literally have to stand in that one position.
Hope you're comfy.
But it's not all day. We barely use ours.
I was watching the guys that would use those things at mill work. Oh my god, dude. The way they would just go to these super tall heights and lift up these really big heavy skids and shit and just in and out at lightning speed. Oh god, it's just horrifying to watch.
Yeah, mine goes way higher than I'm used to.
Shit terrifies me.
Nah. It's all the same. You just gotta know the tricks. Watch your mask, not your forks.
Yeah.
That's the big trick. Then you know when you're straight. If you're looking at your forks, you'll never know.
No, that's so true. And that's why they make you take courses. But even then, after that, they don't teach you that, though.
They don't teach you the stuff you need to know.
No.
Teach you your fucking stability pyramid. Never once have I done that in my head. 20 years of forklifting, not once been like, oh, wait a minute. Calculate my stability pyramid.
No.
The don't drive forward down a ramp. That's the only one they teach you that you use.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what happens when you do that wrong.
Well, yeah. You stabbed some fresh asphalt a couple of times. Just stop doing it.
Or what happened at my dad's work when we were testing out forklifts to see like what would work best for like dealing with heavy granite and shit. Fucking the guy comes out like driving forward out the ramp instead of coming out backwards. He drives forward out the thing, and as soon as he comes down the ramp, because the tires on it were really, really thick and airy and bouncy, the thing just flipped over, did a full flip over. Nice. Landed back on the wheels. He drove away. He's like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm like, well, first of all, buddy, you're not supposed to drive forward down a ramp. First of all,
it's pretty hard to flip them.
Yeah, he went right up and over.
I've been up in the air. I've been way up in the air, like with way too much weight on my forks. And then I go to raise it, and the load doesn't go up. The forklift does.
Yeah. That can be terrifying if you're not paying attention.
That's why you just grab on and stay there. Don't jump out.
Yeah. No,
that happens,
jump
but
out.
Whatever. I've done a lot of bad things on forks. Everything you could screw up, I've done. That's why I'm awesome now.
I've gotten all the bad stuff out of my system.
Like now I can pick a toonie up off the asphalt. That's what I do to impress the kids.
I impregnate women with my forklift.
That's my party trick. Oh, forklift's like an extension of me. Like I can you'd be impressed. It's pretty cool. I always get somewhere, whenever I start at a new place, and I talk about how good I am, someone's always challenges me. Okay, well, fuck, can you do this? All right. I go up and I do it, and they're like, no, fuck, I guess you are good. Yeah.
Always do that for something. Get something out of it every time. It's a trick.
Oh,
you do this? What are you going to give me for it? I don't do anything for free. That's why I'm good.
And then you get, well, most people fucking lie about how good they are, man. Yeah, well, I'm not most people, jackass.
Yeah. So put your money where your mouth is. $40. Opening. What do you want me to do?
GHP has no effect on me. I'll fucking show you. You won't.
For $200, I'll drive through the owner's car. Just saying.
Anyway, let's move on to a show. That was a whole bunch of talk that nobody gives a crap about, except maybe forklift drivers. Hey, forklift drivers, get in touch with us. Tell us you care. Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina at gmail.com.
Tell us what you thought.
Tell us, yeah, all that stuff. Oh, what's the? I literally have nothing I want to talk about. I hate the world. All I've done is COVID it up all day with people. I don't know what's going on in the news. I don't know anything, but Gord has some stuff about this day, and this is November 22nd. It is somebody's birthday today. Somebody important. I don't know who. Can't think of it. Somebody.
I can tell you in just a second.
No, I mean like somebody I know. There's somebody I'm not saying happy birthday to that I should be. So, hey, person, happy birthday. Whoever you are, I've been thinking about you all day.
Shit, my page actually just closed on me. Fucking bastard.
And that's how that goes.
That's so embarrassing. It's like right there. Yeah, nope, gone.
Let me, let's see what we got going on here. What's going on?
Got it. Okay. So this actually is a big day in history today. November 22nd. November 22nd was the day that John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
I knew that one.
Yep. So there's that. You know.
But it's okay because he would have got COVID right afterwards.
Yep. Also on this day, Lee Harvey Oswald joined the U.S. Marines.
How'd that go?
He was discharged 3 years later.
Weird. Maybe that's why he did it.
Yeah. Then 9 days later, he left the Soviet Union, where he tried unsuccessfully to become a citizen.
He left where? Sorry, you cracked up on me there.
He left for 9 days after being discharged from the U.S. Marines. He left for the Soviet Union, where he wanted to become a citizen.
Yeah. And then they sent him to Cuba or something. That's why the conspiracy theory starts. Because he was with the Russians, and then obviously he must have killed Kennedy. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
Whatever is that?
That's one of those things that I just like. Even I don't care what the answer is. I don't like who killed Kennedy. I don't give a crap anymore.
It makes no difference.
I know that like a lot of those series. Oh, they're covering up aliens. Probably.
So. Now what?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, Robert Kennedy was a conspiracy. Sure, maybe. I don't care. It's 50 years ago and it changes nothing. Like, I don't think that anything happened because of it.
Almost everybody that was involved with it is dead anyway, so nobody cares.
Yeah, pretty much. Lee Harvey Oswald didn't do it. Don't care. We faked the moon landing. Probably did.
Still don't care.
We're going back in 2024. That one is probably not going to be fake because it's a lot easier to prove now.
Oh, man. Also on this day, so you have in 1988, the stealth bomber was unveiled the first time.
How? Look, there it is. Where? It's invisible. Fuck.
They saw it on the ground before it took off.
It's supposed to be the invisible plane. Yeah, there's 50 of them right there.
Man, they're really good.
Was that 88?
1988.
I didn't think it was that old.
Yeah.
And we're still using that one. In Canada.
Yeah.
No, we don't have one that new.
No, not for me, no. 68, sure.
I liked the stealth bomber. I thought it was cool.
It's a wild design, man. Everything about that thing was pretty awesome.
I didn't understand it when it came out. Because I thought it was an invisible plane.
Yeah, and then you see a picture of like, well, it's jet black. That thing would stand right out. How do you not see it?
No, it's not invisible to people.
No, just a radar.
Which is still very cool.
Yeah. It was an impressive piece of machinery. There's no getting around it.
Yeah. No, they do awesome shit. I just didn't get it when I was a kid. It's not like, oh, it's you can see it, so it sucks. No, it's helped a lot.
Yeah. It was also in one of my favorite childhood movies called Daryl. But a little kid, Daryl. It's a great movie.
I thought you were going to say Black Hawk Down, and I was going to punch you in the face over the computer.
Nope, Daryl. But a robotic kid who looks just like a human and everything else, but he's actually a robot.
Yeah,
and he ends up by the movie stealing the bomber. It's amazing.
I do recall.
Yeah. Also on this day in 1990, Margaret Thatcher resigned. First female prime minister in British history. She announced her resignation after 11 years in top office.
The Iron Lady. Or Dragon Lady or something. She was tough. People liked her or hated her.
She was born in 1925.
That's pretty cool.
And the cool thing is the town she's from, it's so close to Gotham. It's Grantham. It's so close to being Gotham. That'd be so amazing.
That's probably where they... That's
where Batman came from.
I bet it is. Oh, man.
I got one here for you. On this day, in 1718, Blackbeard was killed in North Carolina.
Blackbeard?
Yep.
Blackbeard was a real dude?
His real name was Edward Teach. Teach, or Teach, I guess. Known as Blackbeard. Was killed off in North Carolina's Outer Banks during a bloody battle with the British Navy force sent for Virginia.
Huh.
He began his pirating career in 1713, so he was only a pirate for 5 years.
Crazy. I will beat that. Because I am starting my pirating career this year.
I so support it.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I got to get just the right boat. Then I'll do it. People will either laugh or they'll beat me up. Either way, I'll be on the news. An Eric and Gord shirt.
Gotta have that.
That way no one will know who I am.
No. What the fuck, Eric and Gord?
Why are you advertising that show? It's a good show. You should watch it. You want it?
No, leave me alone. On November 22nd, 1942, this was the big day where the Soviet ended up beating the German allies, where they trapped 250,000 German soldiers within Stalingrad. This was the big deal where Germany was on their way to the Red Square. They're literally like at the doorstep, basically. They're getting very close to the town. The town itself was down to just like the last 2 citizens who refused to leave. So there was no actual true army. It was just down to the one general and then a whole bunch of citizens. And just as the Germans were rolling up, a massive snowstorm had gone through, and it went from really heavy, slushy, heavy snow and shit, and the Germans couldn't handle it. It basically turned the whole thing into this massive muddy field that they couldn't get through, and they were stalled. They just got pegged off, and one by one, and they ended up winning that.
Yeah.
So that was a very big deal.
But they're on the same side in the end anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how that ended up working, but...
How do you do that? I don't get war like that. Like, we're on that side, and then we kill each other, and then we're like, hey, now we're on your side. Wait, I don't trust you.
Okay. I'll give you guns. Come on over.
Wait, look at it. That's what Italy does. Italy just, whoever's winning, that's what side they're on.
Yeah, that's true. In the Vietnam War, 1972, the very first B-52 bomber was shot down in North Vietnam.
Really?
Yeah.
Over the Love Shack?
Yes, that's exactly where that happened. It's a little place where you can, get together.
That's I never knew that's what the song was about. But.
Now here's an interesting one for you because this ties in for what's coming up to this weekend, which is a pretty exciting weekend coming up.
Sure,
Mike Tyson becomes the youngest heavyweight champion in history.
Is his fight this weekend? 1986.
1986, November 22nd, 1986. A 20-year-old Mike Tyson knocked out 33-year-old Trevor